Reporters, House File 51, Senator Hayden.
Good. Well, thank you, Mr. President. House File 51 aims to remove certain racial restrictive covenants from housing deed. The Twin Cities are among the leading regions in the country when it comes to racial gaps in home ownership. Our level of white home ownership is 76%, well above the national rate of 64%, but home ownership rates in the African American community is 23%, and people of color broadly is 40%, well below the national average. We're also a deeply segregated state with often distinct majorities in certain races and ethnic groups in certain neighborhoods and communities. While this segregation is often thought of some inexplicable accident of history or free choice by individuals, what appears to be a de facto segregation has many situations as a de jure base. House File 51 aims to bring a bright light on the aspect of de facto history of housing segregation, the use of racially restrictive covenants on residential housing, and provide today's homeowners with a path to respond. Now illegal and unenforceable, they remain on property titles and are a form of moral injury that House File 51, House File 51 attempts to address. Members, this is the work of our time. We cannot confront the many forms of inequitable opportunities in our state without confronting the inequitable history. House File 51 provides one opportunity for our constituents to personally meet one aspect of that unequal history that may be attached to the very home that they live in. Members, this bill has been worked and supported by, and you see it on your desk, at least some of it, the real property section of the Bar Association, the Minnesota Land Title Association, and also the Hennepin Recorder's Office. It also, I would be remiss if I didn't give at least some recognition to the Mapping Prejudice Project at the University of Minnesota, which has done extensive work on looking at these restrictive covenants. Members, I stand for questions and look for your support.